Baraka Show. Welcome to Baraka Show. My name is David Baraka. Good morning. Before we go to the video, please like and subscribe below there. By your subscription, you are promoting me, and I'm so grateful for your effort. Today, I want to discuss something very brief concerning personal life as a challenge that we encounter in day-to-day life. Just a couple of weeks ago, we were having some project in class. We were doing some project in class, and it actually required a lot of money. We were using a lot of money, maybe to process the documents, to file the documents, to avail them for panel. It was just quite tiresome and cumbersome, and it was much of expensive. Now later on, after we had submitted the documents, and now so I was interacting to some of my colleagues, and like each and every person tells you that my dad sent me this amount, I did this, then my project was void. I did it, I redo it again, so I had to ask for my dad again to give me the money so that I can redo it again. And some of part of it also, my brother sent me 3,000, my sister sent me like this amount, and some of friends also may be supporting freely, or may taking the burden, even printing. This is a report that I was being given with the colleagues of mine, or my classmates, about how the report was to them. But now, when it came to my mind, when they were giving me this information into my mind, I just said that God, thank you, because you find a situation whereby you are everything. Even when you to exaggerate the expenses, it is you and you alone. These people, maybe it's a printing of 1,000, that a printing maybe could cost 1,000, but with them they could raise maybe 4,000 or 3,000. They could tell their parents or their guardians that they need 3,000 or 4,000 to print these documents. But as by me, it is me and me alone. You have to find all the minimum cost so that you're able to actually to produce the document by all at most minimum cost. So as there maybe other people get the balances, they exaggerate the figures and even get some amount to enjoy. But as per me, it forces me to minimize the amount of money that I have from my savings to actually produce these documents. And sometimes I'm speaking to you, it's also you're passing through the same. At a time whereby people give a report, and this is started during high school, that my dad paid for me this one, so this year I've cleared my fee, this book my dad is going to buy for me, my mom just brought me this book when I never planned, when I never expected. But as per you, it is you and you alone. It is you that you have to look for that book. It is you that you have to pay for that expenses. It is you and you alone. These are the challenges, these are the daily life that you are facing, especially when you have been raising yourself just by the grace of God. Yes, there's no person to stand in maybe to support you. But when you are ambitious, when you are goal-oriented, however what happens, at all cost, you will learn to save, you will learn to maximize, to minimize the cost, so that you're able to attend or to bring the resources that are required for your academic, for your business, for anything. So I'm just sharing this video to tell you, sometimes people gives you records, people gives you report that mimi nilifanyiwa hivi na hivi, mimi na nile nilifanyia hivi na hivi, mimi hapa nilipewa hii pesa, zingine nikafanya hivi, and is like why me God, why me? Sometimes you have your parents, but they're not in a position maybe to help you because of the background maybe we are coming. Personally, I have my mom, but my mom, sometimes it forces even me to look something, to send something to her, instead of her sending to me, because when you call back at home, you find that the condition are more worse than even better hata usingepiga simu. So it forces even you have to look for something even to give them, as others are calling from their parents, as some of them maybe their last born, maybe, but as per me, you are the firstborn. Remember, you have to go at all costs to look for the resources to sustain yourself, to cater for all the bills that are pending, to pay for your expenses, also to support other siblings. It is a responsibility, and I want to thank God for this, because He is equipping me and shaping me for the future. Now it gives me, it prepares me that I should not be lazing around, as other people are ready and depending to squander the parents' money, the guardians' money, even to use to exaggerate the figures. But as per you will know the importance of that 50 bob that you are getting, because when you're calculating that, what will I do tomorrow? What the money that I should be using tomorrow, where will it come from? So when today I have 100, I know that I am not going to spend all the 100, all of it, because I don't know the expenses that are awaiting on next week. When you are a student like me now in school, the teachers doesn't care the background where you are coming from. When it is submitting assignment, all of you are being given the set date, the set period that you have to submit at that time. So it's all about you to look how you are going to require the resources, how you're going to do your task, how you're going to do your assignment, and assembling them together, so that when people are submitting them at one point, you are there. You will not be there to give them excuse that I'm the one responsible for my fee, I'm the one responsible for my bills, I am the one responsible for my rent, I am the one responsible for my meals. So sir, I was to do this and this and this. No, they will not bother that. But I want to tell you that the small thing that you have, please just make a better utilization of it by saving. Don't be a youth that only gets and squander all. Don't rate yourself with other people. Today you are working with the people whom their parents are calling them every week to find if they have something yet in their pocket. But you, it is 3 years, it is 1 year, it is 4 years, it is couple of months, you have never received a confirm from either a relative, from either a friend, from your parents. Nothing has come from anybody, nothing has come from anyone, and it is forcing you sometimes to squeeze your time, to go an extra mile to look for resources. Sometimes it